Hello and welcome to part 8 of Conquer the Capital. It's the beginning of season 2 and we have made some spicy transfers. I'll show you right after this. Hello then, you join me on the page of Maximilian Mittelstadt. Don't know why I picked a difficult name to start with, but before we really get into it, can you hit that sub button? We're starting a new season, let's get it going. I'm still pushing for that 150, we're getting there. But yeah, if you can, drop it where you can. But let's get straight into it. As you see, we're here on the page of Mittelstadt. I just didn't want to spoil anything, to be honest, because we've done some big business. Let's get straight to the business. That's what you're here for, right? Mittelstadt is fun, but business is better. So let's go over to the transfer history. A little bit more subdued than maybe the transfer budget suggested, but I think the players we've brought in are better than the players I could have got if I'd have spent 100 million. I think actually, as a group of, how many is that? Seven players, pretty good. I'm maybe moving one or two more out, so we'll see here. Let's go for the outs first. As we said, Davy Selker's gone to Werder Bremen, £11 million. I'm quite happy that we're with that. Didn't have any choice, so he just went. Not really one I'm going to think about too much. Youngster here, Carde has gone to Hamburg. It wasn't that good. He was complaining about not being a first team player, which at 17 was weird. He's gone. Nets and Dado out on loan. Another big one, Cordoba scored one goal right last year. Yeah, he scored one goal against Bayern Munich. An important goal. Another one would have been more important. So we've just let him go because we've brought someone else in to be backup to Piontek, but he could probably play ahead of him instead. So we'll see how we go with that. Ins, you know about one. Jorge's in, free agent, worth 10 million now. So even if he comes in, doesn't really play, we sell him back out for another 10 million pounds. That'd be perfect. Big profit. I like big profit. And then you'll know him if you've played football this year. Thiago Almada. My scouts were raving about him. He's had a pretty good year with Vélez in Argentina. He comes to Europe. He can play anywhere in our midfield or our attack, which is. He's only 5'7", so I don't expect him to play up front or probably in midfield, in the centre midfield. But he can play anywhere across that front three. Probably not playing that central attacking player. And I mean, he's just fantastic, right? 16s all over the place. He's only 20 years old. He's going to be a superstar. And talking of superstars, this is the big signing of the summer. Ismail Assar comes in. He cost us a fair whack of change. But I thought at 23 years old, he had an unbelievable season in the Championship, which he should have. But 18 goals for a winger, I thought, you know what, we could do well worse. He can play up front, he can play on the right, he can play on the left. Probably going to play off the left to start with, although his traits do suggest maybe he should play on the right. But yeah, I'm happy with that. 23 years old, cost us 27 million with a little bit more to go if he achieves certain things. But if he does that, then he does it, and you know I'll be happy to pay the extra. A little bit of a different signing here. Guido Pizarro was a free agent after being at Tigres for 8 years? God, a long time. We've brought him in on a free. I'm very happy with this. He's a star player in his prime years. He's only 31. For that deep line role, I'm quite happy. A lot of good stats, actually, for a guy. Attributes. A lot of good attributes for a player that's advanced in years, hasn't really played at the elite level other than playing for Sevilla for a year. Didn't really do well there either. So, happy with that. Free agent, I'm happy. This sort of player would have cost us £30 million. So I was like, you know what? Free agent, we'll do it. That's what this summer's been. A little bit of wheeling and dealing, I think. Talking of which, Danny Ceballos. I'm quite happy with this one, purely because we can buy him for 22 million, and I think we might do that if he has as good a year as I expect. He's coming in. We're going to play him as that Mezzala role. He's going to be really our creative hub in midfield. 16 first touch. Imagine what I wanted out of Vázquez last year, but we couldn't have got a Ceballos. He's in on loan from Real Madrid. I'm probably going to buy him, I'm going to be honest. The option to have him for 21 million, but I was like, let's try him first. It's an optional buy. I like him. Lots of experience at an elite level. Has played Champions League football before. We're playing Champions League football this year. Talking of players that have played Champions League, Alexander Zinchenko. I mean, why not? Why not this sort of play? He could even play in defensive midfield, but he can play left back, he can play centre midfield, attack midfield, right wing, left wing, probably up front if we got really desperate. But he won't play there. And I think he's just genuinely quite a good all-round footballer. I mean, if you play for Pep Guardiola, you probably are. Not great tackling, so I don't expect him to be much of a ball winner, but 49 million value. We did have to negotiate in a £44 million optional future fee. Don't expect us to pay it. If he gets recalled, he's only on £60,000 a week. Don't know why that took me out of that screen. I'm happy. He's 24, comes in, fits the style of what we're trying to do here. Happy with that. And then last but not least, this is why Cordoba left. Jonathan Calleri, as a Brighton fan, this hurts because he turned us down like 3 times. £27 million value straight away. Him and Piontek are going to be scrapping for that number 1 pressing forward role. and I'm happy with that. I wanted someone like Caleri, plays back to goal, comes deep to get the ball. So if he plays that complete forward that we might use on support, he's going to come and get the ball. He's got 17 work rate, 16 teamwork, and 16 stamina. So expect him to get around, especially in our high press system. He's perfect. Clearly, honestly, if you're playing Football Manager and you're at the end of the first year and you want a free agent striker, I'm not sure if the update would have changed that because this is before that update. But 15 goals in La Liga last year comes in. I'm happy. I'm happy with that. But let's get straight into the first game of the episode. It's just going to be a nice little cup game against, I believe, some lower league side. What's their name? Trier. There we go. I knew the name. This is the team that's going to start. You'll notice a lot of the names. There's some new names. Hulk is still here. Expect him to play minimal amount of football, to be honest. He's just about because he had a contract for another year and I didn't want to let him go. But I'm quite happy. I think the squad's still a little bloated, so I'm going to look to maybe move on one or two. That's one of those things that'll happen, or it won't happen. If our squad is probably too big for the Champions League, so we'll probably look to move a couple on. But I'm happy with where we're going. So let's get straight into this game. Line up for today: Swallow in goal, Ahmedhodzic and Stark together. I know, I've kept him there. Mittelstadt at left back. Jenne's moved to right back now. He's probably going to stay there because his physical attributes just make him more of a presence there. 11 crossing isn't great, but we can live with that. Then Guido Pizarro as the anchor man in midfield. Not what he wants to be doing, but he's got all the attributes to do it, so I'm going to let him play there. And then ahead of him, we've got Derrida playing the ball winner today, as Kaczbar isn't quite fit, and Derrida, I just want to play really when I can. And then Ceballos, like I say, Mezzala, going to play as that more aggressive, sort of attacking midfielder. Ahead of him on the left, Czar, Zinchenko on the right, and Piontek up front. I know what this means. It means that Mateus Cunha isn't starting. Obviously, Vinny Jr.'s gone back to Real Madrid. We did try to bring him back. I was like, you know what? If we can spend 30 million on Sarr or bring Vinny Jr. on loan, I'd like Vinny Jr. Madrid were having none of it. He's gone back. But anyway, let's get straight into kickoff with this 11 players we do own. I shall see you for kickoff right after this. Right, so here we are, coming out onto the pitch, away from home, against the lower league team. I expect them to be a bit of a trouble because they're, a lower league team. Tend to be issues, maybe. We're just going to go play our game. Not really a problem. We've been looking all right in friendlies. Although 15 minutes in, we've not scored yet. Although 2 chances, I'm happy. Happy where we're going. Ball in from Derrida. Go on. Can we get that early goal? Piontek kicking off season 2 as he started season 1. Come on. Christian Piontek scores. Hertha Berlin 1. Trier 0. Come on, let's get after it. I'll tell you what, it's a good start. 25 minutes in, they've not had a shot yet. I mean, I don't know what division they've come out of. It's probably their biggest game of the season, right? Right, Jene with the throw into Zinchenko. Losing out to Nikonig. I don't know how to say that name. Nicholas Stark. He's got all the ball playing ability here, so we should be able to find someone. Yep, into Pizarro. Ahmedhodzic. Option ahead of him, maybe. Ceballos. Ball over. Oh, good block there. But that's what I want Ceballos to be doing, right? He's that aggressive player in the midfield as the Mezzala. He's going to look to get into positions and spray the ball around. Cross to Zinchenko. Oh, that's a penalty and that's awful. That's not great defending from the lower league side. Piontek has the chance to double his tally for the season and in this game. Is he going to score? Come on, Christoph. Every day of the week. Christoph Piontek scores. Second goal of the season. I'm hoping for 30 out of him this year. I think we've got the players to give it to him. Come on. Hertha Berlin 2, Trier 0. Let's move on. Oh, very good goal. Happy with that. Good XG. I mean, penalties are going to mess with XG, right? I'm thinking about doing a video, just doing a little bit of an explainer of XG in Football Manager. I don't know. I've been doing a bit of reading, so I want to get it out there. 2-0 though. Lovely jubbly. Very pleased with your performance. Keep it up, gang. Even the dog agrees. Even she's like, yep, great news. Yep. Zinchenko. Ball. Oh, I mean, Hedden just holds it. She's like, yep, I'll have that. Yep, thank you very much. Lovely old job. Oh, that's a big kick. Jesus. Mittelstadt's not ready for that. Ahmedhodzic, Stark, Pizarro, Derrida. Here's the ball winner. Looking for Zinchenko. Can he find Jene? Playing inverted wingers this year instead of inside forwards because I think that might just offer us a little bit more. Talking of which, Derrida scores. He's not an inverted winger, but he's a ball winner. I'm happy with that. Hertha Berlin 3, Trier 0. This is what we expected. We expected a big win, so I'm not going to act like this is some sort of fabulous result. But yeah, I mean, happy. I'm happy. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't happy. Jene with the ball in, big deflection, falls to the Derrida, and he does well to score, actually. I'll give him that. He does do well to score. We'll probably look to give Who's on the bench that we've got? Almada. I might give Almada a debut at some point. Later on in the half, I'll probably switch switch off Zinchenko for him. In fact, let's do that now. Zinchenko, good work, but I'm subbing you off. And then I'm probably going to bring Kaleri on. Give a couple of debuts. Drop a bit of praise. Complete dominance as expected. Almada, go on. First touch I've seen him have. Oh, top corner save from the Trier goalkeeper. What a save. So they've got a big stadium for a lower league side. I'm not sure if the 3D match engine is quite showing it right. Almada, looking to bring the ball back in. Goes to Derrida. I mean, I'm not sure what he's done there. Stark is going to have to sprint back and get it. All right, set piece again. Thiago Almada nearly scored with the first one. Second time. Oh, clip the post. I thought that had gone in. The angle was deceiving. But I tell you what, he's got a bit of a set piece on him, hasn't he, Thiago Almada? Happy with that. Absolute domination here, though. Absolutely on top. Right, Almada, ball in. Sarr scores 4-0. Thiago Almada set pieces are on point. Very happy with that. Ismaila Sarr's like, yep, I'll have that. Thank you very much. Back of the net. No problem whatsoever. Lovely old job. 4-0, as expected. Again, I'm not going to act like this is some sort of worldy result. Ahmedhodzic. I thought he was going to lose the ball there. Mittelstadt. Get his name right. Come on. Pizarro. Stark. Jene. Knocking the ball around nicely here. Not really a lot of press coming from the lower league side, although when you're 4-0 down, what's the point? Oh, Mittelstadt loses out, but Ceballos finds Almada into Derrida. Finds Sarr. Derrida. Looks up for Jene. Can he get it across maybe? Sarr. Will he look to drive? Yeah, he will. Oh, was Almada Ceballos? An absolute goal line scramble, but it's fine. Happy with this result, I think. 4xG, 4 goals scored. The stats work right. There it is, 4-0. Lovely stuff. To be expected. Nice little chilled out, calm way to start the season. No upsets happening here. Hertha Berlin 4, Trier 0. I should be back for the first game of the season, which I should have probably checked what that was before we got here. But I shall see you for that. It's a surprise to all of us. I'll see you with the lineup for that game. Or maybe a transfer or two. Right, so here we are for that game against Wolfsburg. I'm looking at the team and I'm not sure I'm going to make any changes. Do I bring Thiago Almada in? I don't know if I do. Let's do it. Let's make the switch. Zinchenko's on loan and I'm not really that interested in him being a future permanent player. Like, if anything, he might just play that role as the left wing back, but I don't really want to play him there. I like Mittelstadt more. We'll give Jorge a debut between now and the first Champions League game, which will be the first game of next episode. I'll show you the draw at the beginning of next episode, and then you'll see the first game at the beginning of next episode. So, hit that sub button, you can see it. That was a poor plug, even by my standards of poor plugs. But yeah, so team for this game, much like last game, Schwallow in goal, Stark, Ahmedhodzic at the back, Jene right back, Mittelstadt left back, Pizarro in the middle, anchoring the midfield of Derrida and Ceballos. Actually, no, Ascatchbar can come in. Ascatchbar and Ceballos, Almada, Piontek, Sarr across the front three. Happy with that. Wolfsburg up first. We are at home. Perfect time to start. I shall see you for kickoff. Right, so here we are for kick-off. Not quite. I've just realised I'm looking at the system. But yeah, here we are for kick-off. Very happy with that system for us. Wolfsburg, any new signings there? Weghorst, Mali, Baku, Arnold, Pogracic. No, that is Hoffman maybe. Maybe Hoffman on the right is a new signing for them. Hopefully, we can start here. Bayern started with a 4-goal win. Jesus. A little bit of a worry for us, but let's get to it. I'm looking forward to it. I've also zoomed the screen out by 5%, so if that's an issue for anyone to read it, then let me know. But I should probably get more on the match screen then. But Sarr, into Ascatchbar, ball in, Almada, should have scored, Baku gets it away, Hoffman's there, and Mittelstadt is in no rush to get back. Mate, you are in trouble for your position, so I wouldn't be too calm. Weghorst, Stark gets it away, Almada's there. Is there maybe a counter-attack on? Nope. Obviously not. Why would there be a counter-attack on? What should I put on this screen? I'll put the shot map. And the other match stats, because I can have a bit more on that. But yeah, I mean, it's been an alright start for us. They've had no shots on target yet. Got a bit of encouragement. Come on, we've got a better team now. We should have the better team on. I've had a look through pretty much 90% of the league. Maybe Dortmund, Leipzig, and Bayern have better teams. Sarr should have scored. Not sure why he's on the near post. But Almada again. We know he's good at set pieces. Hoffman heads away. Wolfsburg are weathering the storm at the moment, but that is what it is. It's weathering the storm. Not keen to avenge what happened last time. I'm going to be honest, I don't know what happened last time. I believe you've got what it takes. Pump fist, I believe you've got what it takes. Lovely stuff. All right. Encourage. Hoffman, ball in. Is this maybe a chance for us to go the other way? Or it's 1-0 for Wolfsburg. Williams scores their first shot on target. Imagine my surprise. If you've played Foot Manager this year, you'll know, or any year really, you'll know that first shot on target is a bit of a dangerous situation for everyone. Hoffman with a ball in. I mean, Williams just runs away from his man. No one tries to mark him. Wolfsburg 1, Hertha Berlin 0. Come on. Better than this. We are better than this. I mean, we are better than this. We're better than them. That's the problem. Right, 60 minutes in, changes are afoot. I'm going to bring Piontek off. He's not been good enough. I'm going to bring Kaleri on. Probably play him as a complete forward on attack. On support, actually. We'll put him on support because then he can help out there. And we'll push Kabas onto attack. Yep, and then we've got other changes we can make. What I like about this squad is that there is so much more attacking depth than there was last season. Last season it was basically Cordoba or bust. Kaleri scores! Kaleri for the flick on from Ismail Assar. Makes it 1-0 on his debut. I said he'd score goals. Number 35, Jonathan Kaleri. Remember that name. Him and Piontek are going to be in for a fight. Oh, weird jump there. Jene throws it in. Sarr flicks it over the head of the defender, and Jonathan Kaleri will never score an easier goal. What a way to get your first. Come on. Are they going to maybe strike us back with the exact same thing? No, Mittelstadt heads it forward to Kaleri. Playing the complete forward role, but Kabas is there to help. He's driving forward. He's on his own. He's being allowed to run. Pull it back. To Almada. Oh, should have done better there. Bracalo finds Mali. It's a bit end-to-end now. Veghorst, but it's flicked back by Ahmedhodzic. That is very calm for a young defender. Swallow here. It's got time maybe to distribute. Looks up. Hoffman heads on. Mali's there. Pizarro wins it. Lovely. That's what I like about Pizarro. He's going to be really good at winning that ball back. Breaking up play. Exactly what I want. But, Ahmedhodzic, where are you going? Hoffman hits the byline, pulls it across. Ahmedhodzic gets it away. Falls to Kaleri. It's end-to-end stuff. Oh, that's an awful challenge. That's a dreadful challenge. He does realise he's got to get the ball right. Mental. Absolutely mental. Baku goes off for a red there. Mittelstadt now. Flicks it over to Sarr. He's in. Sarr, on his league debut, he's already got an assist, but he's spooned it wide. All right, we're going to make probably another change now. I might bring Almada off for Zinchenko. On that left-hand side. A little bit different, maybe. Come on. We've been so dominant. We're going on to attacking, and we're going to push it up now. Push the tempo and push the passing directness. All right, Castells. Looks long. Jene wins it. Stark flicks it on. Jene can't get there. Arnold. Pedraza's not there. Sarr looks in for Ceballos. Pizarro. Ceballos. Look up, Ceballos. Someone make a run for him. Sarr breaks in. Oh, Castells has saved Wolfsburg yet again. Oh, come on. Corner ball. Chance here. Zinchenko. Ball in. Pongracic heads away. Kaleri's here. I can drop deep and get the ball. Ceballos. Mittelstadt. Kaleri. Oh, what a save from Castells again. To hold it as well. Right, we're going for this. There's not long left. I'm going to bring on Mateus Cunha, I think, for Sarr. We're going to try this. Swap them across so he can come on as the advanced forward on attack. Kaleri as the complete forward on support. Actually, deep line forward on support. So complete forward on support. Basically, when they're both getting forward, Jene can go and attack. Actually, no, we'll leave it like that. Swap them over. Mizala, attack. Ball winning midfielder on support. We'll go that way. All right, come on. One more chance, game. I'll direct this up. Overlap, overlap. Come on. Out of possession. We're going to prevent goalkeeper short distribution gets stuck in use time marking. All right. 3.5 minutes. Come on, game. Give us one more chance. We've done everything right. And Wolfsburg have come in, stunk the place up, got a draw. Not a great start to our season. Cleary scored, so I'm happy with that. But 1-1 is a disappointing result when you look at the stats, you look at the XG map. I mean, they didn't really dominate at all. Maybe for the first 15 minutes. And then that was it. We really took over. Oh well, it's a positive start though. First game of the season. We've gotten a lot of new faces in, so I'm all right with it. I can live with it. But anyway, I shall see you. Let's flip over to the big cam. All right, I shall see you next time. But if you want to be here, hit that sub button, hit the like as well. Helps the video get out more and more. It's going to be episode 1 of season 2, so it's a great point to start. Get it out there. Thank you very much. I shall see you all for episode 2 tomorrow. At the Berlin, let's conquer the capital.